Have you ever had that feeling where your paycheck hits your account and poof, it's already gone? You are definitely not alone. Today, we are going to break down a really simple, step-by-step plan to get out of that cycle for good and build some real financial stability. So, let's jump right in. So get this, a whopping 70% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And look, that's not just some random statistic. That is a huge amount of stress and uncertainty for millions of people who feel like they've reached just one flat tire away from a full-blown financial crisis. But here's the thing, that cycle is not some unbreakable law of physics. It is totally possible to get a handle on your money and build a real financial safety net. The only question is, are you ready to take that first step? All right? Fantastic. Here's our game plan. First, we're going to really understand the trap itself. Then, we'll walk through 3 simple steps: seeing where your money goes, making a plan for it, and then putting your savings on autopilot. And finally, we'll talk about the whole point of this, building yourself a real financial safety net. Okay, first things first, let's really define what we're up against. What exactly is this paycheck-to-paycheck trap we keep hearing about? But at its heart, it just means that your essential spending, your rent, food, utilities eats up pretty much all of your income. It leaves almost nothing left for savings, for paying down debt, or even for the small stuff that makes life enjoyable. It really is like constantly running on fumes. This chart right here really paints the picture of why so many people are feeling this way. For a lot of us, inflation is just rising faster than our paychecks are. So if you look, the cost of everything is going up by 3%, but maybe your wages only went up by 1 or 2%. Well, that means you're actually losing financial ground every single year. That gap, that's the squeeze. And this isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. It has a real emotional toll. When you're in that kind of squeeze, it is no wonder at all that the majority of people feel stressed about their finances. So, if you're feeling that anxiety, trust me, you are in very, very good company. Okay, so that's the problem. Let's start talking about the solutions. The absolute first step to taking back control is just getting a clear picture of where you are right now. There's an old saying, you can't change what you don't measure. Before you can tell your money where to go, you have to know where it's been going. And listen, this isn't about judging yourself for that daily coffee or anything. It's just about awareness. That's it. This does not have to be some complicated chore. You can just look at your bank statements, use one of the dozens of free apps out there, or go totally old school with a simple notebook and pen. Honestly, the tool you use doesn't matter nearly as much as just getting into the habit of doing it. Alright, so once you've tracked your spending for, say, a month, you've got your data, now it's time for step 2, building your roadmap. Now, I want to reframe the word budget for a second. I know a lot of us hear that word and we immediately think of restrictions, but a budget is the exact opposite. It's a tool for freedom. It's, say, the roadmap you're designed to make sure your money's working for the life you actually want. If you don't know where to start, the 503-020 rule is a fantastic guideline. It's super simple. About 50% of your take-home pay goes to your absolute needs, 30% is for your wants, and a really crucial 20% goes straight to savings and paying off debt. But of course, one size never fits all, right? There's reverse budgeting or zero-based budgeting. The best method is whichever one you'll actually stick with. Okay, so you have a plan. But how do you actually stick to it without relying on pure willpower? That brings us to our third and honestly most powerful step, automation. Instead of just saving whatever happens to be left over at the end of the month, you treat your savings goal like it's your most important bill. You pay yourself first. Technology makes this so incredibly easy now. You can set up an automatic transfer for every payday. You can use apps that round up your debit card purchases and save the spare change. Automation completely removes willpower from the equation. You are literally building wealth in the background, making progress on your goals without even having to think about it. So, we've tracked, we've planned, and we've automated. But why? What is the whole point of all this work? Let's talk about the ultimate goal, building a financial safety net. An emergency fund has one single job, to protect you from life's inevitable, unplanned, and usually expensive surprises. It is your financial cushion for true emergencies. Life will throw curveballs. It's not a matter of if, but when. An emergency fund is what transforms that moment from a total catastrophe into just a manageable inconvenience. It literally buys you a peace of mind. Now look, building a fund that covers 3 to 6 months of your living expenses can feel like a huge, intimidating goal. So don't even start there. Start small. So that's the path. But information only matters if you actually do something with it. So my question for you is, what's one small change you can make today to start your journey? Maybe it's just downloading a tracking app. Maybe it's setting up a tiny $5 automatic transfer. Whatever it is, go do it right now. Your future self will be so glad you did. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on taking control of your money.